It's not bad once you take this guy out, but pretty bad before that. Okay. Hard part's over. Ow, dude, stop. Please. Okay, that wasn't, that bad. It wasn't, like, clean, but didn't die. Yeah, that's I think, the only potentially really bad fight in the Dragonbarrow. The Blackblade Kindred can be rough, but I don't know. The duo fight is just annoying. Like, with the Blackblade Kindred, you can be one-shot pretty much, if you're not careful, but, like, I don't know. The duo fight is just hell because of the throwing knife guy. Once he's down, though, it's pretty easy. I'm just, like, delayed on my rolls, man. Like, I'm like a half second or less, just too late every time on these guys. On that one attack has hit me, like, 3 times between this guy and the other guy. This is not ideal. I don't think the Crystalians will be that bad. Now, where am I going? Because this weapon deals strike damage. And then I have a feeling once I get them staggered, I can just use Flame Breath. Or Fire Breather, whatever it's called. Same thing. Where's the entrance? Here? Can never remember where this is. Here? There we go. me just take a look at my notes. Putrid Avatar, and then the last 4 in Caelid, aside from Adan, the War Dead Catacombs, and Misbegotten Crucible. Those would be later. But then we move back to Margit, Godrick, then into Liurnia. I did change Liurnia slightly. I moved, what was it? I think I mentioned it before, but I took the Tibia Mariner and the Knights Cavalry and put them after, or like on the way to, whatchamacallit, the Cursed Mark of Death. Which pretty much just saves a teleport, but you know. Trying to make it a little more efficient. How wide is Grail's Roar? Because I'm pretty sure that's why I'm debuffed right now. I don't know when that goes away. I should rest, really, before I do this fight. Oh well. Kind of late for that L. Do you break ever, or what? Like I said, good thing this is strike damage. Okay! You just... How is this thing not broken? Oh, that sucks. I should have ran towards him. Break, please. No? Oh my god, it's not far. It's not hitting. Ah, whatever. I think if you hit them directly with this, it staggers them, but I don't think the fire on the ground does. That's how it seems. Alright, where are we going? Back to Caelid Ruins. Yeah, that's, like, so much easier with a strike weapon. Like, I know they're weak to it, but... Your weapon, like, you don't get staggered either. It's not like you're hitting a wall. When you hit him with a sword, it's like you're hitting a wall. Or anything that's on strike. Pierce, I imagine, would be the same thing. I don't know if I've used a piercing weapon. Have I? Godskin Peeler, no. Celebrant Sickle, no. Well, I don't think. There might be like one pierce attack or something. Like on a thrust. I think the Celebrant Sickle did have a thrust. I don't remember that well, though. Okay. Talk to this dude, and I'm gonna level too.
How can I have a say?
I'm not even gonna level this because we're pretty much done with the Dragonbarrow, so I'm just gonna do this. I'll probably level Vigor again, like, after... somewhere in Altus, I imagine. It's gonna be a long fight. Ah. Yeah, I didn't see it until it was too late. Just do, like, something that's not that. The floating sword nonsense I hate so much. This one's fine. Okay. We got Battlemage Hugues. That's probably not his name, but that's how it's spelled. Not spelled Hughes. I think it's supposed to be Hughes. This one might be annoying, actually. This guy, he hits pretty hard. Well, we'll see how tanky he is, though. It's not, this is, again, this one's not Dragonbarrow difficulty, but, still can be annoying. I can never roll through the hammer. Gabble of Haima. That is not the hammer. That is the hammer. Like, I always get hit. Okay, never mind. Please, don't kill me. I think the trick is just to, like, literally be right in his face. Like, that happens with a lot of enemies in this game where, like, they do an AoE attack like that, if you roll like too far away from them, you'll get hit by the AoE, but if you roll in their face, you don't get hit by it. Like, that's one thing with Radagon I've noticed a lot. Is when he does like when he does his phase 2, when he's like he does like the ground stomp and then he jumps into the air and comes down with the hammer, like if you roll into him right in his face, you never get hit by the slam. But if you roll away from it, you get hit. Even if the timing on the roll is the exact same timing. And I don't know why that is. All I know is it's annoying. Okay, man. Where do you get Flame Cleanse Me? I can't even remember. I feel like it's in Caelid somewhere, but I could be wrong. I don't really need it. It'd be nice for the Lake of Rot, I guess, but I don't know, you don't really need it. Oh, it's so nice to having like this whole thing be lit up because it's actually pretty dark in this cave without a torch. Like, I know where I'm going because I've done this, you know, so many times, but still. Chill. That staggers. Gonna throw that on. Then Godskin Apostle, and then we're done with we're done with Caelid almost. For now, anyway. Godskin Apostle should not be too bad. Nothing really has been that bad. Well, I don't know. I mean, the damage has been bad on a number of bosses. Like the Magma Worm damage was not great. Which is not good looking forward to, like, the Great Worm. Oh, where am I going? Nice double jump, dude. I couldn't jump a second time for some reason. I don't know where that's going to put me either. I don't know if it's going to put me on that ledge that I'm falling off of, or if it's going to put me back on the tree, or the root. Or here, I guess. That works too. Torch Bowl run should be fun. I think that's even worse than a torch, to be honest. Well, the range is better, obviously, because it's a pole instead of a tiny little torch, but... And you can probably power stance it, which is good. Because power stancing is just fun. Power stancing, I think, is... It's definitely making these runs easier. Well, not this one, because you can't, but... The other runs. But it's just, like, so much fun. It's, like, it's too fun to not want to do. And you can't do it with every weapon, but you can do it with, like, almost every weapon. Can't do it with bows, can't do it with, torches. Can't do it with a Serpent Hunter. Because I think you can only get one. Unless you do, like, some, co-op thing or something. And even then, I don't know. Like, I've seen people do, like, multiplayer stuff in Get 2, but, like, you know, I would only be able to get one playing solo. I got that grace, right? So if I die here, we don't have to do the whole run to the top of the tower again. I think I can just jump down here, actually. I hope. Oh my god, really? Really? Nothing is free. I think you can, though. Like, if I actually line this up, I think I can just land here. Please. No memes. No memes. Could be a long fight. Why does this guy just not attack when you want him to? Just, it's like, he becomes so passive. Oops, not what I meant to do. Fireball. You can punish that attack if you actually like roll into it. I can never read it in time to do it. No. Oh, this guy. His attacks are so quick. Like, the more I do these impossible fights, the more I just don't like them. Phase 2 of the Apostle, I think, is fine because there's more punishable windows, but like phase 1 is just like these quick strikes that have like no wind-up or anything. Like, very little. Like, that's a good one. This is obviously good because he can't really do anything while he's charging this up. And there's so many different variations of these combos that, like, you don't really know what's coming. And chaining combos, like, just all over the place, man. Ah, you can get behind him there, but I kind of failed. He's got like 3 different things he can do if he does that thrust. It's crazy how many different combos of attacks he can do. You know, the timing on that. I was testing that one to see if I could just sit there and he'd like attack around me, but not the case. This is like the best attack though. This one's not bad. Like, every one of his phase 2 attacks is good, except for the one where he does like the Black Flame Tornado around himself. That's the only bad one. This one. Because you can't do anything here. You just have to run. And then in contrast, like every one of the nobles' phase 2 attacks is just annoying. Alright, Margit. Margit. I don't know, the noble has like a cup, like he's got, what is it? It's the roll. He's got the big slam. The big slam actually is pretty good to punish, but you have to be very careful. Because then he'll do like that quick belly bump, which actually does damage to you in phase 2. That attack is like probably the worst out of both of them, because it's instant. But yeah, the noble has like really annoying phase 2 attacks. They're like complete opposites in every way. Phase 1 of the Apostle's more annoying. Phase 1 of the Noble's easier. Phase 2 is annoying for the Noble, and Phase 2 for the Apostle's easier. And one's fat and one's skinny. That's my opinion, anyway. Unless you're good at pairing, and then I guess, like, it's all easy. Well, I don't know how easy it is to pair the Apostle, but I know people pairing the Noble a lot. Oh, I don't want to roll off. That'd be devastating. I think I should start doing a jump attack there, because I know you can jump that tail. I'm just not used to doing it that way. I hate that attack so much. Let me heal. You know what? Screw it. We're not healing. We didn't even get to the good part of the soundtrack. Or this song.
Of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter. It's tight. The gods still breathe. Well, but of course.
Farming torch balls is gonna be fun. I don't even know what you would use to farm that. It's gotta be like one of these dudes. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure that out when the torch pole run comes in like 2 years. How did I forget about these guys? I forgot about them, but they certainly didn't forget about me. Cries in Game of Thrones memes. Danny forgot the Iron Fleet. But they certainly didn't forget about her. Liurnia, we get a lot in Liurnia to do. It's always a lot in Liurnia. Liurnia is just massive. Altus is bigger, but like, I don't know, not there yet. I'll comment on that when we get there in 3 hours. It probably won't take that long to do Liurnia. Nice roll, man! Man, that's sick. Sword roll. Oh, fire breather, dude. I forgot about this. It's gonna get me killed. Not even gonna hit him. This music's so good, though. I love that scream. I don't know why. You can probably get behind him there and just punish him for melee use. Let me out. Yeah, it's still laggy here. They apparently fixed performance on PC, but like barely. Like you get like an extra 2 frames per second. At least, like, there, it's, you know, there's no combat or anything, so it's annoying that there's lag, but, like, it's not the end of the world. It's not like Farum Azula, where, you know, there's just kind of lag everywhere. Even though it's, like, the most isolated place in the game. You know, this has honestly been a fun run so far, though. Not gonna lie. I think Fire Breathers helped with that. Like, the regular torch I don't think would be as cool. I don't think any of the other torches except the sleep one have special effects. The ice one might, but I don't know. The other fire ones I don't think do, though. Like they don't have a Ash of War, I mean. It's just like torch attack, which is literally just like holding a torch out in front of you. Not really an attack. Come on. Or no. You're not being very cooperative. Oh, I'm out. Psych! Dude, he just keeps moving away. Okay, Adan Thief of Fire. Do you think Adan Thief of Fire is resistant to fire? I don't know. It's just a normal NPC. I don't know if he would be. Might be though. That armor could be very fire resistant. I mean, I think it's just decent armor in general, like the prelate's armor or whatever it is. But we'll see. I think the NPCs are going to be annoying. The NPC enemies. Have we fought one yet? I don't think so. Yeah, I wonder if they changed like any of this parkour, but we'll see. Like this one, the Lance Axe one, there's one near the whatchamacallit that I can't think of. I'm trying to remember where you even jump up. Like, every time I do this, I forget. I think it's here. This... Is this the right spot? This doesn't feel like the right spot. No, it's here. This looks pretty much the same. Yeah, no. All the same. Every time I do it, though, I, like, just forget where to go. How to get up here. Oh, I wonder if they patched the way up to the Moonlight Altar. Like the stake that's there. Insane, boys. Oh, you already drank? Oh, man. See ya. I didn't even know. I didn't realize he had already drank the thing. Alright, we got Bloodhound Night. Gotta go west. Yeah, there's nothing really threatening in Liurnia. There's honestly nothing really threatening in this run until, like... Well, I guess for this weapon, I'd say the magma worms. So I guess there is kind of... The magma worm Makar could be annoying. And that's only because the weapon is bad. But, like, on a normal run... Like, you're pretty much fine until the mountaintops, honestly. And that's kind of what I hate about this run. Or, like, doing this is, like, it's pretty much just free. Dragonbarrow is, like, a difficulty spike and can be annoying. But it's pretty free until the mountaintops. Like, and then that's a lot of bosses. That's, like, 80 to 90 something bosses, probably. Do I jump down here? Can't even remember. Is there a tunnel there? Can't tell. I think you're at like 109 bosses by the time you go underground for the first, or at least in this run. By the time I go underground, I want to say it's 109. It's 100 something. So you're done with 2/3 of the game before it really gets difficult. Oh, and you still have the underground stuff in Lindell, so there's another handful of bosses there. So like by the time you get to the mountaintops, you've killed 100 bosses. Of course, you know, it's going to depend on the weapon, too. Like, if you have a bad weapon... Oh, this is going well. There's a lot of factors, though. Like, you have a lot of healing. There's, you know, enemies that don't deal that much damage. Enemies with not a lot of health. Like, there are some bosses that are hard, aside from the Dragonbarrow, but, like, for the most part... It's kind of a joke. At least like when you know the bosses. If you don't know the bosses, it's gonna be tough, but... You know. You could say that about any Souls game. But you could also say that same thing too, like when you know the game, you know, of course it's going to be easy. North. Just go north. Like, capping Vigor at 40, I think, for these runs isn't necessarily a bad idea. But, like, there are going to be so many weapons, and maybe not so many weapons, but a lot of weapons that would really suck for in a late game. Because they're just going to do very little damage. Like, this one probably. That's why I try not to level it until, like, I leveled everything else. Or at least now. I don't think I always did that, but now I'm trying to do that. The tough part is the Dragonbarrow, though. Like, if you cap it at 40 and then try to get through the Dragonbarrow, it can be kind of annoying. But, like, it's easy until the mountaintops, essentially. Like, the Dragonbarrow is the only difficult part if you do that. What am I at now? 45? So maybe I just bump it up to, I don't know. I think I'll keep it at 40 until I level everything else. I think that's how I'll do these runs from now on. Because at 60, there's just like no threat of dying whatsoever. Of course, again, it's going to depend on the weapon. Like a bow run, I think it'd probably just be smart to level it, because you're not going to get much from leveling dex or strength. The ballistas literally don't scale with anything, so you pretty much have to go vigor and endurance. Maybe like mind or something for healing spells and faith. Oh, this guy. I really don't like you, man. I really don't like you. I hate him. If that wasn't clear. And you're dead. Where's the other dog? Here. Where's the other dog, though? I think this guy would be resistant to fire. But he appears to not be. Actually, I think I know the exact point the run gets tough. It's like when you hit Sellia. Sellia isn't bad except for the fact that she can probably almost one-shot you at 40 vigor. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you get one-shot by that spear, or the, what is it, the Scorpion Stinger attack? And then you have Fierce Champions, which is annoying, and then after that it's Lingdale, which is easy, but then once you get to the mountaintops, it gets difficult again. Although I wouldn't say the... what's the first boss you fight? The Knights Cavalry? Like, that's not bad. Knights Cavalries are never really bad. But after that, it can be kind of rough. Like, rougher, you know? Difficulty spike. It's clear there's a difficulty spike there. You know what I think could be fun? The randomizer Summoner Ash mod. Where it randomizes your Summoner Ashes, and then not upgrading your weapon. To, like, kind of balance the fact that you're using summons. Because I feel like having any summons would just make everything too easy if you're using, like, normal weapons. upgraded weapons. You need some kind of penalty for using summons. At least for me. Like, I would want a penalty, you know? I wanted to go for a hit there. I think I'm dead. I shouldn't have rolled. You never should roll that. You gotta run. You can't roll out of that attack, man. Like, you can sometimes, but not when you want to, apparently. Couldn't roll there. Mid-recovery. My biggest problem with these guys is I get greedy. Because they're honestly pretty easy. So I just kind of don't play safe or anything. Way too greedy and then just die. It's happened on literally every single one we've done. Both Putrid avatars in Caelid. And this one. Ah, I forgot the grace. Yeah, hold on, I'll go get it. I wish there was a better way to do this section. There might be like an easy way down to the catacombs over there, but I haven't really looked. Because this is just like a big cliff, right? If there was a way to drop off this side of the cliff down to here, like, I mean, I don't know. It'd be some pretty precise jumping, I think. It's just like fully vertical. Maybe onto that or something. Yeah, like, I don't know where you would jump. A pretty big drop. Oh, I gotta, how much, oh no, I have plenty of healing. Never mind. Okay, my dude, chill out. Hate these guys so much. I mean, everyone hates them, but... And just spam them in these dungeons, it's so annoying. Imagine if you could do this to the one in Spiritcaller's cave with the Apostle and the Noble. That'd be so cool. Dude, do you just keep stomping forever? Really need to learn this guy's moveset too. I feel like all these trolls have completely different movesets. It probably depends on the weapon. Well, this one does magic too, so... Alright, then dragon, then crystal dudes. Need to get the key. Always, like, worry about forgetting the key here. Okay, so it's raining, plus we're in water, so we'll see how much damage this thing does. Not bad, honestly. Feels better than XX. That's not good. Dude, just stop flying. I get on my horse here because I think he's doing the other attack, and then he does that one. Every time I make the same mistake, though. If you time yourself getting off the horse, like, you can just iframe that. But I always think I have time to get off the horse and then roll the attack. And there I ended up getting hit for it. How are we doing on stone sword keys? 9? I know there's... I think we need 10 more. Or not 10 more, 10 total. Like, we need 1 more. I think there's 3 tunnels, or 3 dungeons in Altus that need keys. And then 2 in the snowfield, and my battery on my headset's already dying, apparently. Which you guys didn't hear, but I got a low battery message. Even though this thing was literally charging all weekend. Hang on. Let me do this fight, and then I'll take care of that. Hopefully the sound doesn't die. It won't for you, again, it'll only die for me. But it'd be annoying. Actually, it might be a problem, because it might start coming out of my, monitors instead. Which might be a problem for you, I don't know. We'll do this fight, though. I don't think it's gonna be dead in, like, the next 5 minutes or anything. Dude, how is it not broken? What is this? It's like almost dead already. should probably heal. Getting super greedy. He didn't even break, he just died because I hit him so many times. Wait. That's set. Like, it's only been off the charge for 2 hours. Usually it can get, like, at least 5. So. Oh, well. Alright, what are we doing? We're doing Cliff Bottom Catacombs, then this is the part where I changed it. So we're gonna do, instead of doing the Knights Cavalry and the Tibia Mariner and going to the Cursed Mark of Death, we're gonna just go right to, Ray of Lucaria, do the Volcano Manor Warp. And we'll come back and do those 2 bosses later after getting the Finger Slayer Blade, I believe.